about greyhounds. These are two that I live with. The black and white one is Stewie, and this one is Jazzy. They are both retired greyhounds, and well, retired racing greyhounds. Stewie was the better one. Jazzy was not very good at all, and she's very lazy. The history of their racing, their origin, and the characteristics make them very unique. As you can see, just looking at them, they don't look like a regular dog. They're super tall, muscular, and kind of fierce looking. They're kind of scary actually when you look at them, but I've grown to love the ones that I'm living with because I'm living with a friend right now. I felt that since I live with two of them, it gave me credibility to talk about them since I see the effects of racing on them and how they act all the time, and yeah, they even have like scars from racing on their legs and on their face. But every animal and every pet, I'm assuming that you guys have some pets, has their own characteristics, and I think that everyone is special, like every animal. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about mine. I'm going to be talking about their racing, where they're from, which is Egypt, and their characteristics, because the way that they look, because that plays like a large role in everything that they do. A major aspect of them is the way that they look. This is a female and her pup. Greyhounds range in 2 general sizes. They have 15 different colors and 4 different markings. This is one of the colors, and they have a party-colored marking. The sizes that they range in, females are always smaller. They're 24 to 28 inches, and they weigh usually around 55 to 60 pounds. The males are 26 to 30 inches tall, and they're usually 65 to 85 pounds. They're a lot more muscular than the women are, and these are the 15 official colors of greyhounds. There are many other unofficial colors, but the official colors are white, red, black, blue, which is like the gray, fawn, liver, and brindle, which is this. It's like a striping. The 4 markings are ticked, which is like a Dalmatian, that's what I think of it as. The black mask, which some are more defined, it's all over their face usually. The party colored, which is like cow spots and solid. Their eccentric look adds to their uniqueness of where they're from. According to the American Kennel Club, they are the most ancient breed known to men, which plays a lot in that they're from Egypt. Egypt is ancient. They were first found in carvings in Egypt, in the tomb of Ampton, which is in the Valley of the Nile. You can see in here and over here that they're little greyhounds. There is also a belief that they originated with the Europeans, but there's more evidence towards being in Egypt with the carvings and everything. Now greyhounds have grown and they're all over the globe. They're pretty much found in every country on every continent. You can also see it in their racing because it's became very popular and people bet on it. They grew the most with the Europeans. They were bred and raised by royalty. The royalty thought of them as very prim and proper looking because of how they stand, and they're very structured looking. They were also used for coursing. Coursing is where it began the legacy of racing. Coursing is when a greyhound or a sighthound chases after prey. They are known for being the fastest breed of dogs, so that fits it very perfectly because they have to have the speed to catch a rabbit or whatever they're chasing. They coursed for a very long time in Europe, and then when Queen Elizabeth I came about, she made more rules to coursing and what they can do, and that also became a part of how racing started. They chase all different animals, but they mainly chase hare. That's their quarry, what they love the most. They chase a rabbit around the course. They have like a rabbit on a little trail thingy. Racing has gotten very popular, and the conditions that they're kept in are a lot worse too. They're kept in really tiny cages, and they're huge dogs. They have muzzles all the time. That's actually Stewie with scars on his face, and they run into the poles and like the track sometimes and crack their skulls and their limbs. This is a close-up of Jazzy. I feel that racing brings in a lot of spectators, and I feel if they knew the conditions that the dogs were kept in, they wouldn't bet on them so much, and they would look at them more as like a pet. They have very interesting past, coming from Egypt and how ancient they look. You can see all the muscles in their legs, and they're just a really cool dog, I feel like, and I love them. Getting used to them was definitely weird because they're huge and they're not cuddly, and they won't cuddle with you. They just like put their head on you to pet them. But they run for 28 seconds around a track, and that's what happens to them when they do that. So you really have to think of like your pet, and what if that was like happening to your pet just to race and win money. But yeah, that's greyhounds. Yeah.